8 years on, September 11th is still very painful for Adele Welty. That day, her son Timothy, a fireman from Queens, was called to the World Trade Center. He never got out of the North Tower.
But Timmy had already signed out to go home.
But for Adele, this September 11th is not like the other ones. It's the first under President Barack Obama, the president she voted for. Since the death of her son, Adele has become a peace activist. She opposes the Iraq War, but also the Afghan War. She went there, meeting those she calls the other victims of September 11th, the civilians from Afghanistan.
People, when they suffer a loss, they lose everything. And she struggles every day to put food on the table.
But Barack Obama is still conducting the Afghan war and has made it his priority, a position that disappoints Adele.
While I support this president and trust him and believe he's doing what he truly thinks is right, I think it's wrong. I don't think you can solve, I don't think we can just go in and solve the problems in Afghanistan.
For his first 9/11 ceremony, Barack Obama did not come to New York. He went to the Pentagon instead, meeting families of victims of the third plane that crashed that day.
On a day when others sought to sap our confidence, let us renew our common purpose. Let us remember how we came together as one nation, as one people, as Americans, united not only in our grief, but in our resolve to stand with one another, to stand up for the country we all love.
In New York, relatives of those who died braved torrential rain and attended what is now an annual pilgrimage. A moment of silence followed by the solemn reading of the names of the dead. It may be 8 years, but still a necessary ritual, say families.
I think our country tends to get real complacent after so long, and I think that puts us in danger of something like this happening again. And so I would remind people of not the statistics and not the numbers, but the humanity that was lost that day and the pain that the families are still going in, and we wouldn't wish this on anybody else.
By the 10th anniversary of these attacks, it's hoped that a permanent memorial will be opened so these families can grieve and remember on any day.
James M. Amato.